we have overcomplicated a very simplistic thing, right? People are complicated. Relationships, anybody you pick, there's going to be complications and nuances because you are two different people. But the process of picking should not be hard. There were 5 girls that I liked at the same time. I wasn't dating them at the same time. I liked them at the same time. And I had different reasons for the reason why I liked them. One was like really, really spiritual, and I really liked that about them. There was another girl. This girl had the best legs I've ever seen in my life. Call me simple. Call me whatever. I have never seen a woman with legs like this girl had. She was attractive, but those legs were like, right? And this is another thing that we don't allow people to do in church, because at all costs, as long as they love Jesus, that's all it depends on. Not, okay, if that's you, God bless you. I need to look at this person that loves Jesus for the rest of my life. And so I need to be attracted to him. Now, if somebody comes by in a moment of hate-filled rage and throws acid on their face, guess what? I'm still in love with that person. So I'm not marrying for looks, but my attraction, yes, absolutely, is a large percentage is going to be off looks. I also want to know what's in your brain, right? I care about all that as well. But I think it's here's where I think FOMO has messed up Gen Z and millennials. I think there's been a paralysis, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there's a paralysis in people connecting with a potential partner because they think there's a better thing coming. That's what I've seen. And so it's like, yeah, I'm dating this person, but they don't check all the boxes. Well, we had somebody on that said they checked all the boxes, and it still wasn't the right one. So Juliet didn't check all my boxes. She checked it. She checked a lot of them. I know I didn't check all of her boxes. She liked well physically defined, like pecs needed to be like cow, you know what I mean? And biceps needed to be all of that. And I'm a skinny dude. You know what I mean? Now I eat right, and if I started working out right now, I would have a 6-pack in 3.5 months. Like, I don't have a lot of body fat to shed off and all that kind of stuff. But I'd rather be able to shoot somebody who's messing with my wife than to walk around looking like I don't have time to fight nobody. You step to me, it's gonna be 2 to the sternum, 1 to the head, and then I'm gonna have to deal with whatever happens after that. So I'm not fighting nobody. I don't feel like fighting nobody. So it's not the way I'm set up. So I think that FOMO plays a part, and it's always like, maybe there might be somebody better, instead of going, this person's beautiful to me. This person, I vibe with this person, I connect with this person. And then here's the thing, I always tell people this that go into premarital. You have to marry. First of all, that has to be on your mind. Let me say that. Let me slow down, because there's an assumption that everybody wants to marry. And everybody don't want to marry. Everybody, but most people just don't want to be alone. And so you have perpetual daters. Right? It ain't about, I can't find the right one. You keep finding the right ones. But when it gets to like real strong commitment, and this is not just men, this is women as well. When it's time to commit, you like, just not ready. Right? Track shoes get on, jogging suit, and they out the door. Right? So this assumes, I'm answering this question assuming that you want to get married. And if you want to get married, then it's like the bottom line that I tell people is everybody crazy. You just have to marry the crazy that you can live with for the rest of your life. That's what you're trying to do. You're not, you shouldn't be having a FOMO of there might be somebody prettier coming. with more money coming, with better features coming, with whatever coming. It should be, man, I really rock with this person. And once I lock in, I mean, I saw Juliet. I'm like, yeah, that's it for me. I know that the manufacturer is making new models every day, right? But this is the one I'm settling down with. I want this model that came from the Caribbean, half Jamaican, half Bahamian. I'm settling down with this model, and this is who I'm rocking with for the rest of my life, right? I'm gonna always see somebody that's pretty like her and got different features, you know, from different cultures and I'm from Cali, so everybody fine. You know what I mean? If I lived in Cali, I'd be married to a Filipino right now. I'm telling you that right now. Yeah, no, I'd be, if I never left California, I'd be married to a Filipino. Juliet knows that, and she's not, and I don't regret that. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's not like, oh man, if I'd stayed in Cali, I'd have had me a fine Filipina. No, it's just the truth. I would have been married to a Filipina, a Vietnamese. I'd have been married to an Asian woman, point blank, period, right? But I moved to Texas, and I'm married to a Caribbean, right? So let me put something else on that, a little more meat on that bone. I have a friend who will remain nameless, but he told me he's African American. His wife is white, and he said, "Yo, bro, I guess, you know, if I'd have lived down there near you, I'd be married to a black chick. But these were the fish that was in my pond. When I went fishing, you know what I'm saying? Trout was in this part of the, you know what I mean? Like, I guess I would have liked some bass if I was around some bass, but the only thing that was in this part of the water was trout. And so I pulled up some trout." So I just think that's a factor. Here's the other factor. I think so many more men and women would be married if they gave themselves permission to date outside their race. Ooh! I'm about to get, ooh. Y'all go ahead and warm your thumbs up. Comment section, get ready, and go. Go ahead and put your stupidest remark in the comment section now. Put your snarkiest remark in the comment section now. Put your Black Power comment. Put your La Raza comment in the, whatever you think, you know. I just think a lot more people would be married if they gave themselves permission to date outside their race and not care what their parents thought. I think a lot more people would be married.